Detective Talk of the Day, Saturday, October the 28th, 8:19 a.m. We're going to look at this little situation right here. Folks new with the Deus too, and even some people that have had it may find this video beneficial. About 7 3/4 inches below that cardboard is a U.S. nickel. Look what I've got sitting up there. Well, that nail there's probably right at about 8 inches. Let me look here. Yeah, just shy of 8 inches. See that little piece of nail there? Dang. Single frequency on this machine. 32 kilohertz. It can find you some stuff. I mean, two tones. You get to hear how that machine sounds. What happens here when I come across this nail and that nickel down there? Speed 2. You hear anything? Very little, huh? Very little. Now I can come over here and I can get detection, okay? 32 kilohertz. Even an inch over that nail, down real close. Nothing. 40 kilohertz speed 2. You hear that? Nothing. Listen. Maybe a little one-way signal out there every now and then, okay? Let's get out of here. Fast program, 6.8 disc. Everything's going to be 6.8 disc except for the mono, which was 6.1. Fast program. Silencer 2. You can see a lot of videos done with this machine by a lot of people, you know. They're showing you, you know, how this machine can be run real fast. Okay, well, faster is not always better. This is speed 2 in the fast. Silencer of 2. You hear that? Good solid one-way signal. Alright. Now I'm going to let the speed up on this machine to 3. I'm going to drop the silencer to 1. Speed 3. Notice that? Now I will tell you, you can hear that nickel down there at speed 3 with that nail removed, portion of that small nail. Now I've got that nail, that's the easy way. Notice how it's turned there and how I'm sweeping it? 2.5 speed with a silencer 1. See, now we start hearing that thing. How about speed 2, silencer 1? Two-way signal. Back to 2.5 for speed. Shaky, okay? One-way signal, but not two-way signal. Sensitive FT. Full tones. Silencer is at 1. Speed 2.5. One-way signal. Speed 2. Still one-way signal. 1.5 for speed. Two-way signal. Back to speed 2. Little two-way signal there. It's chopped a little low there. See that? And I'm going to hold the call up. Notice what happens when I hold that coil up higher, down close to the nail. Okay, could you be in the wild with this machine and get a chop signal, resweep the target and slightly raise your call in the wild and hear the target better? The answer is yes, you sure could, and you may try that, okay? There's targets in the wild with this machine that you could go in the wintertime and not hear. Depending on how you've got this machine set up, you could go back in the summertime and hear that target. Why is that? Because you got the call higher. Because of the grass, and you could hear it. See this right here? Listen. That's the call up. Call coming down. Okay, very possible. Sharpshooter has done this. Okay, staying in the same site hunting for years, and I've noticed this. Even with the Deus wood, it could happen. Let me turn this camera off. Okay, camera's back on. Now, I have lifted that little piece of nail up and put it back down close to where it was. Sensitive FT. I project the audio response up. Still at 6.8 disc silencer, 1 full tone. Okay. Speed number 3. Okay. You hear that? Alright, I'm going to back this speed off. Speed 2. You get to hear the improvement there. Back to speed 3. Okay, sweep one more time. You hear that. Alright, all I'm going to do now is remove the little portion of the nail. I'm still in speed 3. Remember what kind of shoddy ass detection we got? What happens now? You hear that? So you're out running this machine, you know, you may get it in your head. Oh, today is too fast. Fast multi-frequency. You go into a high iron site with this machine, and you keep running it. Now, this is the 9-inch call. If you go out there and you keep running this machine in speeds 4, 2.5, and 3, and you never run this machine in that site at speeds 1, 1.5, 2, you may have left stuff in the ground, okay? Now, I didn't come over here when the nail was laying there and sweep. On some of the higher speed sets, I might have got some detection here. Okay, may have. I didn't show you. You know, you could be out there doing ring around the rosies with this machine with a higher speed, and you might lock on to some of the targets, you know, with the nail laying like so. You might come over here and sweep. You might hear a glint of that signal, okay? That's a small piece of iron, 1 each, okay? Not multiples. And again, you know, sharpshooter's not a bullshitter. There's the nickel. And that is a low conductor. Keep that in mind. That machine is more deadly on something like that in that situation than it is a high conductor, like a dime. Okay, or a high conductor coin. We really don't have any in the United States of equal size to that nickel. There's a nickel right there. If we had a high conductor, if we had a dime that size, this machine would be more subjected to detect the nickel versus a dime of that same size in the same masking scenario. Okay. So if I would have showed a target as such, if I had such a coin, we would have seen worse performance on it versus what you've seen in this video. I may still could have detected it, but it would have probably took different settings. I definitely would have had to run the machine slower, okay? Odds are. Just don't get sort of hung up, you know, running this machine slower. Okay, and now call size here can drive this too, by the way. The bigger call, the machine can probably be run faster and come through there for you what I was showing, the 11-inch coil, okay? Versus slower, what's required of this coil. And you notice what the single frequency mono did on that target right there? That was bad, wasn't it? It was terrible compared to the fast multi-frequency use. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.